Hi there, my name is Elise Mackey. I'm a Business Development Manager with Thermomix, and I have made this quick recording to take you through some of the details that are involved with coming on board as a consultant, what it looks like, what our roles are, what the commission is like, what our Earn program looks like, and what some of our incentives are all about. So if that is something that you are interested in, hang with me for the next 10 minutes or so while I take you through all of this. So hopefully you are watching this with your team leader, and that way they can answer any questions that you have as we go. Now, a little bit of background. I have been with Thermomix for coming up to 10 years now. I started as a consultant back in 2014 when my daughter was about 6 months old. So I never had any intention of making this little side gig a full-time job. Once I started, I realized just how many opportunities there was, and I haven't looked back since. So I have been a consultant. So I've been in that position of looking at the business, finding out what it's all about. I've been a team leader, a senior team leader, and now my role is as a business development manager, which means my job is to support new consultants and team leaders to have success in their business. So before we start, I want to take you on a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Now, prior to COVID, the only way that we could show customers what the Thermomix could do was by hosting in-person demos. So 2020 was a pivotal year for us, like it was for many businesses, and we learned to adapt to a new world, which was, of course, the virtual world. And this opened up so many networks for our consultants because they were no longer limited by distance with their customers. They could support customers nationally and they could support those living just up the road. So we have so much flexibility in our business, regardless of whether you're wanting to work in person with your customers and do in-home demos, if you're wanting to utilize social media, if you're wanting to work from home and cook your dinner while you're doing a demo, we have so many different options for you. So something I love is the in-person connection that we have. We have a lot of fun at our demos and within our branch, but I also love the flexibility of that virtual space. So regardless of what you're looking for, this really could be the best thing for you. So let's have a look at what we actually have to offer. Now, part of our business that we're really, really proud of is the amount of support and development that you will get. So you will have a team leader that will work directly with you to help work out what your goals are and how you're going to achieve them. They are essentially going to be your biggest cheerleader in the business. You'll also be connected in with a local team so that you have on-the-ground support the entire time while you're with us. Now, rewards, incentives, and income, I'm going to go through this in more detail shortly, but everything from mix shop items, your commission on Thermomix machines, free Thermomixes, free kobolds, travel incentives, personal and professional development opportunities. We have loads of things on the table for you, so I can't wait to take you through all of those. And then community is something we're really proud of as well. So like myself, a lot of people come on board thinking that they're just going to trial it out and see how it goes. And once you're in, you realize that there really is so much more to it. So what your business is going to look like is completely up to you. You have full flexibility on how you want to run it, what your goals are, and our job is to make sure that we are supporting you in achieving those goals. So what do you need to actually do before you get started? Now, we need to get you trained up. We want to make sure that you are completely confident, comfortable, and happy with going out and doing your demos and getting in front of people. So we have something called our 60-day program, which is kind of a bit like a trialist and see how you go. So we get you trained up before we start your 60-day program. And what that training looks like is a mix of 4 different things. The first is our onboarding program training sessions, which are done online. So you can complete these at your own pace. They'll probably take you about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours, depending on how quickly you go. You might want to do these online all in one sitting, or you might want to kind of just chip away at them over a couple of days. Either is fine. It really is whatever works best for you. That is very much self-paced. The next thing that we're going to do is get you into a facilitated workshop on Zoom with a business development manager. So it might be with myself, it might be with someone called Chelsea, but that is about a 90-minute session where we're going to teach you the language that you want to be using. So how to get people interested in hosting a demo for you, how to get your business off the ground. So you actually don't need to do anything in terms of getting in touch with anybody until you've done that session. All right. If you are keen to come on board, just hold out doing anything until you've been there. You'll also have a prac training session, which is conducted with your team leader. And that's where we're going to teach you how to run the demo. So how to get people engaged with the Thermomix, how to get them to see how a Thermomix is going to really make an impact for them. So that is a very fun session. Some team leaders do that. in person, others do it on Zoom. It is going to be around what works best for you. You then have the opportunity for a business launch, which is where you can buddy up with your new team leader. They'll help you to complete one of your first demos, and you can then use their skills to help close any sales or bookings that you have coming from there. So a couple of hours in the online modules, the 90-minute live session, prac training, and then the business launch if you choose to take your team leader up on that. So again, we are really proud of the training that we offer. It means that you are going to be really comfortable, really confident in what you're doing so that you can go out there with pride and get some fantastic results from the start. Now let's have a look at our business kit and what else you need to get started. So whether you're coming on as someone that is already a Thermomix owner or you're coming on wanting to earn your Thermomix, both are fantastic options and I'll go through those in a moment. But regardless, everyone does need a business kit. So the business kit is $150. It's valued at over $412. So it gives you everything that you need to start running your business. You'll get a travel bag, which is great if you're going to go down the in-home route to safely take your Thermomix to other people's homes. You'll also get one of our thermo servers, so they're insulated dish that's going to keep your food hot or cold. You get a thermomat, so fantastic to use at your demos or in your own kitchen when you're cooking. So if you're already an owner, you may have some of these items, which is fantastic. Great to have a couple of them. But you'll also get a flip chart. So that will be your best friend at your demos. So in your prac training, we'll teach you how to use that. And we're going to give you loads of other tools. All your brochures and paperwork and everything is in there as well. Now let's have a look at the options that we have to come on board. So if you already own a Thermomix, you can absolutely use the machine that you already have. So you've got a business on your bench already, and you can start earning commission from that very first sale. The second way that you can do if you're already an owner is you can choose to earn a second machine. So using our Earn program, which I'll go through in a moment. Now, if you don't already own a TM6, we need to get you one. So you can use any of our standard payment options to purchase your Thermomix. So at the moment, for example, we have 48 months interest-free as a limited time offer. We also have things like PayPal, Hum, Afterpay, loads of different payment options, and your team leader can take you through those. And that would mean that you then own your Thermomix, so you're coming on board with the machine that you own. Or of course, we can do our Earn program and get that Thermomix on your bench by earning it. Now, if you are already an owner, it doesn't matter what color or edition of the TM6 you have, as long as you have a TM6, then that is absolutely fine. Now, with our Earn program, we currently have a promotion called Earn 4. Now, normally when you come on board to earn your Thermomix, you need to sell 6 machines in your first 60 days. So our promotion at the moment is that you only need to sell 4 and you earn that Thermomix back. So how it works is that you pay a deposit of $849. With every sale that you make in your 60-day program, then you are earning that Thermomix back. So if you don't sell any in your 60 days, there will be a balance owing of $1,730. If you sell 3, the balance will be $635. But if you sell your 4, there is no balance remaining and you would get your $849 deposit back. Now that deposit can be paid with any of our standard payment options as well. And if there is a balance at the end, then that is available with our standard payment options too. This really is the only way to get a discount off of Thermomix. It is a fantastic promotion and probably one of our most popular where people tend to come on board, because when you can come on board with just selling 4, it is absolutely great. Now you may decide that you want to sell your 4 and then you're done, totally fine. Or you may be like me and go, you know what, I'm not quite done yet. So whatever you choose is up to you, but you are not locked in. Now let's have a look at some of the incentives that we have. Our consultants are always working on exclusive incentives on top of their commission or on top of earning their Thermomix, but we do like to throw in some extras for our new consultants. So right now, when you start your business, not only will you pick up the brand new cutter and the blade cover peeler with just 3 sales in your first 60 days, you also have the ability to earn another bowl blade lid set for free if you do 6 sales. So that's over like $680 of incentives alone, plus the ability to earn your Thermomix or the commission. That's not all. We do like to keep throwing more stuff your way. So welcome to our Booster Rewards program. And this is designed to reward you in your first year of business. So once you finish your 60 days, you then move straight into something called Booster. And this means that with every sale you do for your first 12 sales in your first 10 months, you're going to start picking up items. So you'll see there that the 12th sale is a TM6. So yes, for just 12 sales in the 10 months after finishing your 60-day program, you will get yourself another Thermomix. Pretty incredible. We've also got the Ivana pizza oven in there, sensors, glide boards, cutter, loads of incredible things in there. You also have the opportunity to earn the Cobalt VK7 vacuum and mop with our booster rewards too. So what's the expectation? All right, I've gone through all the things. What do we ask from you? So we are running a business, so we do have some minimum requirements that we work towards, and of course your team leader is going to be there to support with those. What we really look for is all of our consultants to achieve at least 3 sales in their first 60 days. And this is really important for you to know if the business is the right fit for you, but also for us. Following on from your 60 days, the bare minimum you need to do in your business is 1 sale a month. We find most of our consultants aim for more anyway, and you'll see why in a moment. But again, if at any point you decide, you know what, this just isn't for me anymore, that is absolutely fine. You are not signing a locked-in contract. There are no what's the word I'm looking for? So there are no membership fees is what I'm looking for, or anything like that. You come in as a consultant, you do what you would like to do as that, and we are here to support you in whatever you want to achieve. So let me go through how our payments work. There are 5 different streams of income within the Thermomix business. The first is commission on your Thermomix sales. So you will earn commission on every sale you close after doing your Earn program, if that's what you're doing. Again, if you're coming on with the machine you already own, you earn commission from that first sale. But every sale you make is going to be earning something. We also have something called a thank you bonus. And this is where you introduce someone to the business and they sell their first 3 in their 60 days. You'll then get a one-time payment from Thermomix of $360, purely to say, thank you for growing the business. We know that the more people we have out there showing people what the Thermomix can do, the better everyone does. So the bigger our company can get, the better all of our consultants do. We have our monthly incentives, things like our travel. So I've got consultants that are heading off to Bali in September, but our monthly incentives are yours to do with what you wish. If you already have something or you go, you know what, I don't need that, you can keep it, sell it, give it away, completely up to you. Then we have the Mix Shop. So as a consultant for the lifetime of your business, you will get 15% off at the Mix Shop, but you're also eligible for 15% of your customers' orders, provided you're active in your business and they pop your name down when they check out. So that's a nice little bonus at the end of each month. And then if you go, you know what, I really love this and I want to make it something more, you do have the ability to build your own team, and that's when team commissions would start to come into play. So with what that actually looks like, this is our consultant commission structure. It is a sliding scale. So what you will notice is that the more you sell per calendar month, the more you will make per machine. So I mentioned before that a lot of consultants are more than happy to do their 1 or 2 sales a month, but most tend to goal for 3 to 4 and up. So the reason being, there is quite a significant jump between 2 sales and 3 sales. Again, your goals are your goals. If you want to sell 10, your team leader is going to be working with you on how we can achieve that. But if you want to sell 1 or 2, again, we will work with you on selling those 1 or 2. Feel free to take screenshots of any of this. Nothing is hidden. You can find all of this information online as well. So a little bit of a wrap up with everything. All right. So this is our leadership team. This is on our leadership conference down on the peninsula in March. A bit of a recap. So you do have the ability to come on with Earn 4 and earn your TM6 with just 4 sales. We need to get your business kit. We'll go through the training, but I just wanted to quickly cover through any objections that people often have. So things that I have heard over the years. So the first one is that potentially all of your friends already have a Thermomix, or we feel like all of our friends already have a Thermomix, and that is absolutely fine. You can host a demo with absolutely anyone, and your Thermomix owners, so people that already have invested in a Thermomix, they already see the value. So usually they want to show their friends, and trust me, having an owner do a demo is one of the best ones that you can do, because usually they are the ones that are talking about it, and people actually buy off people they trust. So when there are connections with people that have already invested, have already seen that value, their people around them are going to be more open to seeing what it can do. The second thing that I hear all the time is I'm not a salesperson, and I say that is absolutely fine, because we're not looking for salespeople. I have absolutely no background in sales. I was a chef by trade, no sales background whatsoever. But what we're more looking for is people who are excited and are passionate about the Thermomix, and they want to show other people how it can help them. If you have that, the rest will fall into place with training and support. So again, our business plan is to show the Thermomix, and if we can showcase it, we know that the sales will follow. And the last thing is, I don't think I have anyone that's ready to buy. Again, that is totally fine. It is more about networking with your friends and family, and looking at who can host demos for you, because then they can introduce you to some new people as well. So coming on board isn't about having sales lined up. It's more about having people that you can show it to. So I hope I've answered many of your questions today. Please have a chat with your team leader around what the next steps are so that we can get you signed up, we can get you into our trainings and get you into our next intake of consultants. I really hope this has been helpful. Again, if you have any other questions, your team leader will be able to answer them for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Bye.